Hello, this is Hussein from KuwaitVista.com. Our review about EF lens, Canon zoom lens from 24 to 105 millimeter. The f-stop all the way is 4 and it's L series lens with ultrasonic motor, and also including an image stabilizer. First, let's talk about the weight and the size. It has good size, and also the filter size. It's not too big and not too small to use. You can get a very good handle on it, and it has a filter size 77. It's common with other lenses, so you don't have to buy more than filter sizes, screw-in sizes or filters for other lenses. For when you zoom in this lens, now we have on 24 mm focal length, and when you zoom in, for example, to 105, it will extend, but not for a long or for a huge length. And it has also rubber seals here, so when you zoom in and zoom out, you can feel it, and also to protect the lens from dust and moist. And also it has a safety feature which when you hold the camera down, the lens front element or zoom doesn't fall down while you're holding the camera up on the upper side. And also has seals here with the zoom or with the focus ring, also with the zoom ring. And one of the most important features of this lens is the image stabilizer, which it will reduce 3 steps down, so it's like holding a lens with the f-stop 1.4 and taking photos. The same speed you will get in that one, it will reduce it it will not get the same speed, but it will get the same sharpness from handheld usage with more depth of field. With this image stabilizer, I used it, and it's quite good at focal lengths. For example, 105. You can take an image even at shutter speeds 1/8, and you'll get a very sharp image. So it's very useful image stabilizer. And this lens, it doesn't have 2 modes like other image stabilizer lenses, because this is not a sport photography lens, so it doesn't need a panning mode image stabilizer, only to handheld image stabilizer, so you can get sharp images while taking photographs without a tripod. It has a focus indicator, so it will tell you the focus distance. And also it has a very good feature other lenses don't have, which it tells the focus distance to the camera to control the exposure of the flash and the output burst of the flash, so you get more effective images or flash exposure on your images. For example, if you have a black area or matte subject, so it will not reflect the light, and it will confuse the sensor and tell it like it's open area, so it will give a very high exposure flash. Like usually when you take a photograph of person which he's wearing a dark cloth, his face will be overexposed. So this feature will help the flash exposure, so it will tell it it's not open area, there's a subject, because there's the distance, so it will override the auto TTL for flash exposure. So it's a very useful feature to get very nice photos, even at weddings when they are wearing something white or dark, so it will get more perfect exposures. This lens is usually used for wedding photography and some occasions or parties. You can use it because it's very wide focal length, wide range of focal length. It's very useful. Its focal length, it's from 24 mm to 101. So it has a very wide range. It's very good at wide angle, for example landscapes or indoor photography for furnitures or other kind of things. Also, and for it has also very good telephoto range, like 105. It's good for portraits and not very far distant subjects, but for, you can say, standard photography zoom lens. It's very useful. To me, one of the main features which I like, it's a very lightweight lens, not like other lenses with the same range, because of the f-stop or the aperture. Because if it has if it has a wider aperture, like 2.8, then it on this range it has to have more optics, and more optics means more weight. So usually with this range I don't take photographs less than f-stop 4 to get a good depth of field, like portraits or at weddings. So if I have two persons, I want to take their photographs at weddings or occasions, you don't want to use f-stop 2.8, so you want 4 or more to get a reasonable depth of field on both faces of the subjects. And also if you walk around and taking landscape photographs and you want a higher f-stop, so the image stabilizer does a very good work on that field. It comes with a hood supplied with it, and it has some kind of cloth material inside it, so it will reduce the reflection in it. And also it has a rubber sealing with a mount, so when you connect it to the camera, no dust and moist enters the camera or the rear elements of the lens. As we can see here, this is the rubber seal. It will reduce the dust from entering the camera or the lens. About the optic quality, it has a very nice saturation and contrast, and it also reduces the chromatic effects, and also it doesn't have too much barrel distortion or ghosting in the lens, so you get a good images or results from it. And it's very sharp even at f-stop wide open, like aperture wide open apertures like f-stop 4, you will get very sharp images. For more photos or reviews about this camera and or this lens, visit us at kuwaitvista.com. You will find also a compare video between 24 to 105 millimeter lens f-stop 4 and with the 24 to 70 2.8 L series lens, and which one is better for you, and what's the difference between them and comparison between them. And for sample images and support form, visit us at kuwaitvista.com. And thanks for your time. I hope this video was useful. Thanks.